Invasion USA is the movie that proves that Chuck Norris doesn't negotiate with terrorists, terrorists negotiate with Chuck Norris. This movie opens with the Russian terrorists posing as U.S. Coast Guard officials that stop a boat of what appear to be Cuban refugees. This movie came out in 1985, and the Cuban refugee crisis was still fresh in everyone's mind. However, these aren't ordinary Cuban refugees. That's because when the Russian terrorists shoot and kill them, they find tons and tons of cocaine hidden beneath the floorboards. Why do the Russian terrorists want the cocaine? Who knows? The only other time the drugs are shown is when the Russian terrorists take them to what is supposedly a dealer, then kill him and the girlfriend, but leave all the drugs and money behind. Which begs the question, why take the drugs if you never intend to use or sell them? Canon Films logic on full display right there. During this whole ordeal, we still have no idea who Chuck Norris is or was outside of wrestling an alligator and splitting some wood with a chainsaw. However, this is only seen as a negative if you're looking for this movie to be the next Citizen Kane or Gone with the Wind. If you're looking for that, then this movie isn't the movie for you. The Russian terrorists try to kill Chuck Norris because Chuck Norris apparently dealt with one of the Russian terrorists before, but didn't kill him. Seriously, one of the biggest plot holes that this movie presents. If it went like this, then the whole movie may have never existed. However, once again, this is also assuming that an action movie needs a plot to be good. It does not in the vast majority of cases. Once you try to introduce a complicated plot to an action movie, that's like making O.J. Simpson put on a pair of leather gloves after he stops taking his arthritis medication.
If it doesn't fit, you must acquit.
To prove how simple this movie's plot is, just consider that it is never revealed why the terrorists want to invade the U.S., other than maybe to capitalize on the popularity of Red Dawn, and also consider that they stormed the beaches of Miami, Florida, in World War II landing craft, then load themselves into box trucks to be sent to major U.S. cities. So, already smarter than Red Dawn, but not by much. During the quote-unquote invasion, they target a nightclub,
wants witnesses.
a crowded shopping mall, a church with innocent parishioners, and even a school bus full of innocent children. Why a school bus full of innocent children? Well, because it's the 1980s and every terrorist group needs to keep kicking the dog, and what better way of conveying that than having a school bus full of innocent children get targeted by these Russian terrorists.
You hate them as much as they hate you.
Believe it or not, I always considered myself moderate.
What changed your mind?
Being stationed here for 6 months, watching the body count grow, the 3 assassination attempts on my life.
Well, that'll change your point of view.
The event that really opened my eyes took place only a few days after my arrival. A terrorist bomb destroyed a shuttle bus. 60 school children. There were no survivors.
Seriously, it can't be a strategic military base or the old folks' home. it has to be a school bus full of innocent children. However, unlike Star Trek The Next Generation, Chuck Norris has to step in to save the day everywhere from the crowded shopping mall to the church.
Didn't work, huh?
Now it will.
To the school bus full of innocent children.
Did you lose this?
But not the nightclub. No, the nightclub had to show the female journalist who wants to be a part of the plot get into quote-unquote danger just so the audience feels bad for her. However, she isn't really important to the movie, and that's why I have been ignoring her this whole time. Well, up until now. So, how does this terrorist group get brought down? Chuck Norris stages his own arrest and uses the media to bait the leader of the terrorist organization to attack the government's headquarters in Atlanta.
Is there anything you'd like to say to the media?
Yeah. Nico was easy. Now it's your turn. One night you're gonna close your eyes. And when they open, I'll be there. It'll be time to die.
Once the attack happens and the terrorists realize what is happening,
It's a trap! Take a base of action. Green group, steer across the holding sector of each other.
it's too fucking late. Chuck Norris gets free to blow up the helicopter that the leader of the terrorist organization was in, while the military is taking care of all the people who invaded on the first floor. It's now time to get into what makes action movies from the 1980s so great. Lots of gunfire, lots of explosions, and not a whole lot of explanations. Seriously, this movie has one of the best endings to any action movie that you can think of.
It's time.
Roll fucking credits. No epilogues, no long drawn out explanations of who and where these terrorists actually came from. Just blow the bad guy to smithereens and end it on that. And all I have to say on that is...
Thank you, Chuck Norris.
Thank you, Peter.
In all seriousness, I know that I've made fun of this movie throughout this review, but if you're a fan of 80s action movies, you won't be disappointed. And in fact, I will go so far as to say that you need to watch Invasion USA at least once in your life.